policy for the
Yay!
first time.
Dude,
Yay!
That's very
no,
fun.
we're so good. We didn't even
We're
ping
so-
him to come, and he just came by himself.
He
Exactly.
came in
Pause.
at
He's
What
this
do you
getting
mean
point.
by
used to
that?
it.
What do you mean
It's
by that?
We
conditioning.
call this classic conditioning in these parts.
The streaming policy summoned me, so I'm here for the streaming policy.
Call me Sigmund Freud.
We call me
No,
Sigmund
don't do
Freud.
that.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking die, dude.
As the development team.
Right. We have no problems with full playthroughs of our game, whether recorded or
Is your name
You
Randall?
already
No,
messed
no,
up.
shh,
You already
shut
messed
up.
up.
Shut
You
up.
already
How
messed
do you
up.
know the streaming policy? You never read it before.
What do you mean? We don't
Yeah,
know what that is.
we don't know
We're
what
just
that
making
is.
fun of words.
One day we're gonna read it off of memory and it's gonna be very funny.
7, pull up the streaming policy.
Okay.
Okay.
Streaming policy. As the development team, we have no problem with full playthroughs of the game, whether recorded or streamed. However, please be aware that the soundtrack contains numerous licensed tracks that may trigger automatic copyright detection on various video platforms. This may result in issues with the video monetization or audio muting in VODs, but should not negatively impact your channel as a whole.
Thank you.
My work here is done.
Are you
See,
gonna
it gets
leave?
funnier.
Oh my god, he left.
It gets funnier every time he does it.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets
Free
funnier
time.
every
What
time
are
we
you
start
talking
Taco
about?
Bell.
When he talks, it sounds like he's sleeping.
He has a very
I-
monotone
I
voice,
don't
is
know.
what you're saying?
I think Evera sounds sleepy.
Yeah, I think
That's what I said.
I don't think Ever has ever been awake before.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't know.
I think he's sleepwalking the entire time.
I mean, fair enough.
He wakes up at like ungodly hours. By that I mean he wakes up earlier than I do, so therefore ungodly hours.
True,
What
true.
hour
Actually-
do you wake up at?
Like 8, 9 a.m.
Oh Jesus, that's quite ungodly,
Oh my god, it's so cold.
bro.
I'm gonna
I wake
turn
up
off
at
the
like
window.
6 p.m., bro. What the heck? Yeah,
Why would you wake up? Do you wake up at 6 p.m.?
I do.
7?
Wow.
Listen,
It's time.
being an internet micro
7.
celebrity is hard. Huh?
7, get in the game.
Okay, fine. We'll start the fucking game.
I'll jump second. Man.
The
Oh,
section
god,
is
it's
already
so
there.
cold, man. It's so cold. 7, read.
Okay, there was a reason why. Okay, actually, hold on one moment.
It's so he already messed up, bro.
Hold
You already
on,
messed
I
up.
have to check something in the stream. Okay, we're actually streaming. There's no problem. I was not sure. There was a reason why I had to do that. Diatsky from that morning. It was very possible he was somewhere, and I really wanted to find him again. The attic had been where we'd parted, but I had to go alone. The reason was that he was a future version of Otsky that I'd just been with. I'd concluded that two versions of the same person could never interact with each other. That was a real paradox devoid of origin, and paradoxes were impossibilities. That meant that if Otsky had come with me, it would have guaranteed that I wouldn't have found his future self. In the world we were in, it was very possible the door to the attic had been open. How we'd left it, that was why. I told him not to
So-
follow me.
Go ahead.
Go
I'll
on,
say
sir.
that after I'm done. I'll say that after you're done.
Okay. Because going by myself, if it was what? Because going by myself, what does that mean? Because going
Read
by
the next
myself.
line.
It wasn't.
Read the next line and you would understand.
Okay, because going by myself, it was possible I would find him. The reason why I was going to the attic, the farthest place from the crystal floor, was also because I was searching for a future version of the Atsuki I'd just been with. I told him I was going there, so his future self was in that world. I knew he would be waiting. And lastly, it had been to verify my conclusion, to verify that there was no past self of mine locked in a bedroom.
So, you know how I said that we are currently in a different world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said that the Sai and Akra that exist here are the Sai and Akra from a different time, like a different world. We shouldn't be alive, etc., etc.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was thinking, so how did Akra disappear? We must have used the Sekimeiya again at some point, right? So I went back and I checked the VODs, and there was a point at which, after like a while, they go to search us. Phi and not Phi. Oh my god! Now I'm associating Phi with Erina. Erina and Atsuki, they take the elevator together, and they go up to the attic, right? But on floor 3, the elevator abruptly stops, and Atsuki's hand starts to bleed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when Atsuki makes a run for it, and he goes downstairs, and he touches the Sekimeiya. And when that happens, we go back to the original timeline. Not the original timeline, but the original world. With no Akuro, and with the killer side that was chasing us. With the side that should know Ishiroi and stuff. So I was trying to find the gap of... I was trying to figure out when we went back. And apparently that's when we went back. The thing I don't understand about that is Erina was also encompassed in it. And that's what I don't understand. Or maybe it only affected Shai or something. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, things are clearing up a little bit now. We are getting some
Pretend
mysteries
like I
answered.
understand. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I understood a word you just said.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I
Basically-
did not understand it much either.
Basically, it makes sense when you think about it. When I confirmed I wasn't being followed, I breathed in relief. I tried to open the elevator, but it wasn't there. I should use it. If he's on another floor, he'll at least hear me.
Hmm.
I pressed the button and waited for the elevator. Once it had come, I stepped...
me. Bye, bud.
Oh my god.
I stepped inside. The 7 button wasn't available, but I still had the key to the attic. After getting it out of my purse, I enabled the button and pressed it to start ascending.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, my anticipation compounded. My beating heart meshed with the slight friction of the ropes above. Upon arriving, I slowly opened the door, revealing an empty hallway. Stepped down and walked out to the turn. As soon as I looked ahead, it was settled. My past self wasn't there, as both bedrooms were open.
Huh?
But where was Atsuki? It didn't seem like anyone was there. And it didn't seem like anyone was there.
Hmm.
I headed to the living room and looked at the floor. These footprints are very recent. Then a sound came from the stairs. Fixing my eyes on the door, I noticed it was approaching. And finally, it opened. Yet, the person behind it, was it the one I wanted to see?
Ain't no way. Big
Hold
Atsuki.
Big
He's so
Atsuki.
close. He's so close.
He is so close.
He doesn't know about...
His head is
Personal
very round. His hair, like, is so like round.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's a generic
honestly-
anime protagonist.
No, honestly, hold on. It kind of looks like mine. But, like,
Oh my god.
But
Hold on.
mine is more puffy. Or, like, I wouldn't say puffy, but, like,
Yours isn't that round.
it's like,
Yours
it's
is like
like
a normal human
slightly-
head. I feel like there's like a skull in
Yeah.
your head, unlike Atsuki.
Yeah,
true.
you're-
But
you're
honestly, there's
you're
too
too
much hair up
oval.
top.
You're too oval looking. He's more round
You
than
say-
that.
Oval.
I'm not wrong.
Crazy.
He has an oval head. I have an oval head.
You are an oval.
You're an oval. That's
You know what
that's
else is an
very-
oval? You know what else is
Yeah.
an oval? The Sekimeiya. That's
Oh
right.
my
That's
gosh,
right.
I knew it.
I
So-
think you guys are pointless. You know, because you guys are ovals.
He's so good.
Your days are numbered. Triple Mitsuru Yuri Blast. There you go. I posted
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Alright. There you are. You did come. I forgot you had the key to the attic.
Are you the Atsuki from this morning?
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't wrong.
Your new spread alert.
He's
You know I would-
smiling.
You knew I would come, right? You remember what had happened?
First time bro has smiled.
Bro's happy.
He nodded. That was it. I'd finally found him. We just had to stay together from that point on. What had happened after I travelled didn't matter anymore. As long as I stayed with Atsuki, we would be together at 9. which he had lived through once already.
Yo,
I was so relieved, and he looked the same. However, there was something else in his face. I felt it was exhaustion.
You see, Shiraya, the game wasn't
fuck
rigged from the
anyone
start.
else.
Shoots her in the face.
Have you been here all this time? When you disappeared this morning, I tried to find you, but I was in another world, right?
I think so. I learned a lot of things. It's been longer than you think since I saw you.
What do you mean? You said the recording was real, right? What happened at 9, and why did both of us appear at the start of today?
Why did we travel to this morning? I know the answer now.
Hmm?
I remember what you told me. You said you traveled to the 30th of November, that a few days later you touched the Sekimeiya tower. Is that right?
Yeah, that's when I appeared with you in the lobby.
No, that's wrong. I know what happened to you.
I
Oh.
know what happened to me.
Let him cook.
7 read.
Okay. For a moment I was lost. What did that mean? What had happened to me?
Yeah, you go to November. We went to the future.
The future.
Future!
How does that make any
Future.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't. It does not. That's the idea.
What? No, I didn't. I went 2 weeks to the past.
That's what I've been thinking too.
I don't know why you think that, but I believe you went to the future.
That's crazy.
What is broken with this one?
I don't
You said
think
that you
it's at
entered
all.
the tower in early December. I believe that was the 5th of January instead.
Oh! Wait, that makes sense because I think... Okay, never mind. No, it does make sense. On the night connecting the 31... or the 31st or the 30th to the 1st of January, there was fireworks. And that makes sense if it was a new year.
Why didn't Shiraya check the calendar? Is this stupid?
Yeah,
She checked her phone and the phone showed her that day.
Oh right.
she's very dumb.
Fucking white woman couldn't just check the date on the TV.
But yeah, first, she didn't check the pulse of Arena. Second off, she's like, oh, okay, it's November 30th.
The 5th of January? That doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense, did it? The days I'd spent in my apartment, that had been in December, hadn't it?
Undiagnosed schizophrenia.
True. Like I said, the recording was real. On the 5th of January, we were in the tower. That's why when you touched the Sekimeiya, I appeared with you in the lobby.
No. How would I have gone to the future? There's no way.
No, oh. With the Sekimeiya.
Uh-huh.
With the Sekimeiya, there were 2 of them.
Dun. 2 eggs?
2 eggs?
I know. I saw that too. What do you mean, though?
Thought about everything that happened. There always were 2 Sekimeiya. Only one of them made us go to the past. I fucking can't, man, with this. The other one made us go to the future instead.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking.
Find it.
So if you spin a Sekimeiya around, like the way you spin a bottle, does that technically make it a testicular torsion?
The way that you spin
Does it
that,
not?
the one in the water tank sent you to the future, but that wasn't the first time. It wasn't the first time you traveled forward in time. There were others. I was at a loss for words. That couldn't be the truth. It didn't make sense. But if it had happened before, earlier when our past selves had traveled to the attic, I pressed the elevator button 2 times and only one of them could have caused the sound to be heard. If instead we appeared in the future, that would have solved it. You'd immediately thought we'd just travel a few minutes to the past because the handle in the bedroom had been reattached and our footprints were still visible in the living room. That would have been the case a few minutes into the future, too. Is that really possible? We wouldn't have noticed a ton of contradictions, or wouldn't we have noticed a ton of contradictions? I'm so bad.
I'm also
White
very
screen.
bad.
Wait, we have to answer.
We
What?
do.
Hold on a second.
What is?
Is this the end of the chapter?
No, it's
No,
it's just asking a question.
Yeah.
Pi, I think you read this one.
hmm
But it has a little thing at the beginning.
Yeah, that's like the game narrator
Oh.
of everything.
This will have no impact whatsoever. So answer as you see fit. Where did Shiroya travel?
Oh
Oh,
god.
they're asking me a question.
Yeah, we're actually.
We're being asked a
Hey.
question. Interactive gaming, no way.
Oh my
Yo,
God,
Red
I
Hull's
don't-
back. Pull up the
Yo, Red is
screen
out.
policy.
Red is here to answer the question.
Red Hollow, I think you should
Oh.
answer this question the game's asking us.
Go on.
What, okay, what is the choices?
Where did Shiroya travel?
The future.
Is he right?
Is he right?
Creator
Did we
of
get it
video
right?
games.
Also,
Hold
Big
on.
Fat, are you going to play Monster Hunter later or no?
Maybe like after we're done playing, but I'm really fucking tired.
Okay, because I told Kiba and I didn't actually remember what your answer was, so I asked.
Okay,
I,
guys, hear me.
I literally put it in the chat.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
bye.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Okay,
I guess
you
you
guys
did
hear me
travel.
out. I think Red Hollow is right. Wanna know why? Because the past is
Yeah.
the one at the top,
Yeah.
so that's the wrong answer.
True.
Here's what I'm thinking. The only reason why I believe the future theory might be a bit weird is because when Shiroya traveled and she was outside of the tower, right? We did go to Atsuki's house and look as we stalked him through the window. There was another Atsuki.
Okay, counter argument. Red Hollow created all video games.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he
yes.
said
And
it's
he
the
said-
future.
He said it was the future.
And not only that, but the one on the top what has always been the bad ending, so the wrong option. So the one on the bottom should
That's nothing
But
to
there
do
is
with
no
it.
wrong option so far.
I mean, yeah. What I mean is like, oh, the one on the bottom is more likely to be the right answer in that point.
I'm just saying, how would you explain the Atsuki living at his house and crying? How do you
Is also
how do
bad.
you explain like Dorothy, or like
Well-
maybe the lottery?
Lottery. I don't know.
Did she mention the date during
Yeah,
the
can you
lottery?
can you go back to the lottery ticket number things? Can you pull the menu up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what should I type?
And the 3001. I know 30 was a number. 30 was a starting number. Yeah. On December 1st, the number drawn was 3005 12 15 26.
Okay, so we got to go to December 1st. Let's bring about it. Oh, hold on.
She just said December 1st. She didn't say what the actual date was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would I be able to ask for a specific number? I didn't. But I went to. She asked how long does the lumber last or something somewhere in here. Hold on. You don't have to worry
Will be
about
held on the
no,
5th.
Since the next notice will be held on the 5th, this Thursday.
So she did go to the pass. Oh no, that could be the 5th of January.
Yeah.
It could.
The only
But
the thing,
Atsuki
like I
said he
said,
traveled to the 5th.
the
I have an
thing-
idea. Hear me out. 2011 calendar. Well, that's technically 2012 if she wants to be
Okay,
sure.
no, I don't
True.
think it's gonna work.
Let's see. Is the 5th of January on 2012 is a Thursday? That is what we're gonna look at.
Hold on. What I was trying to say is the thing that's supporting the future theory is that on the day that Shiroya traveled, there were fireworks. There would be no reason to have fireworks connecting November to December, but there would be from December to January.
Oh my god, I knew they would think of this. If you take a look at the 2012 calendar as I've sent here, the January 5th is a Thursday.
It
This is
probably is future, but
I think it's.
I don't get to deal with
Well,
Atsuki.
if we're confused, let's do ip dip do.
Yeah, what?
Let's do ip dip do if we're confused.
It did do?
Yeah.
What the hell is it? It did do?
You guys don't know ip dip do?
I do not know it did do.
What the fuck are you
No way.
cooking with this?
You don't know ip dip do? When
I do
when
not know
can't
it.
choose. Ip dip do, the cat's got the flu, the dog's got the measles, out gives you
Oh.
the other option.
It's just the thing going around. Yeah,
Going
okay, I know
around?
that. I didn't know it's a British name. The name changes.
Oh. Yeah, let's just do it.
1, 2, 3. It's like I think it's got like "buckle my shoe" or something. And
No, that's a song.
no, is it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it?
Do.
Hip dip do.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
that
want
is.
to buckle my shoes. A song.
It's like the thing that we have. I forgot the Turkish variation too.
Whoa.
Something about
The cat's got the flu, the dog's got the measles. Out goes you. We should do feature.
bal satarım yal satarım değil. Diğer olan çocuk beni var ya hani sen ben o böyle hani birini seçerken hani şey yaparsın.
Yeah, it's like when you're like trying to pick someone, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do feature.
What does Lobsedation think?
What is
I
the observation thing? They're not on the team right now. It's just one viewer, and that's probably me. It's quite sad.
It's probably future. I think we should try future.
It's probably.
It's not going to have any impact anyway whatsoever.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact, true, worst ending.
Genshin Impact.
Oh.
So you read.
So you.
I think that's me.
That's
Oh, no, I'm
So
not
you read
reading
a
it, I'm
story
just-
where Shoya had traveled to the future. That was the truth. Everything around her pointed to it, yet she failed to notice it. She felt free after so long, which prevented her from realizing that she was still trapped. That was due to her narrow field of view. Just like her, depending on the way things were looked at, you would have told an entirely different story. Wow. This is just like Umineko.
Every mystery has been accompanied by the key to unlock it. Shiroya went to the future. That's why the days of the week didn't match December, when the 15th was a Thursday. That's why it wasn't snowing when she stepped out of the drainage channel. That's why as soon as she got home, she heard fireworks celebrating the new year. But
It's
one
so
time...
good.
Oh, wait! Wait! Darfi wasn't... Oh my...
No way!
The way he's
Dude.
cooking.
I framed him for no reason. I'm sorry,
my
Darfi. Oh my god.
Darfi, a redemption arc?
I'm sorry, Darfi. That's my bad.
We love Darfi in this whole fucking place now. We like Darfi. He was not a groomer
Love
after
him.
all.
He wasn't. He's innocent.
He's innocent.
Yeah, my bad, Darfi.
My bad.
But one time, Darfi told her she could drink alcohol. Given her birthday, that meant she was already 20 years old and legally allowed to drink. There had been countless keys, but some of them had been much smaller than you might think. However, know they're there and hunt for them. The time where your success will be measured will come, and now it is very close.
Darcy's not a fucking feller.
Wow, that was a Trinity
Dude.
team talking to us. That was crazy.
True, yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
true. Darfi, I gotta give it to him.
Darcy has beaten the
Darfi
allegations.
beat the
Darfi
allegations.
has beat the allegations. He's no longer cancelled. Why is it playing on his own? I've not pressed any.
Oh shit.
In the living room. Go back,
So
go
what
back.
now? What will happen in
Load,
20
load. Load the game.
Okay, I'm taking screenshots. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm pressing on print screen over and over.
You're going to save me, eh?
That wasn't the end for them.
Wait, did we finish
End of
chapter
chapter 3?
No way,
Oh,
right?
okay. Oh.
3? Did we play for that long already?
There is no way, right?
Wow.
Okay,
Why is
we'll
Fine
narrate
so
these in a
happy?
second.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is Fi so happy?
I'm just taking screenshots. Alright, yeah, it's like I took like 100 already, just in case.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
If you guys were fast leaders, we would. Why is she so surprised? Are you learning about cucumbers again?
Bro.
Hey,
Please finish.
I learned about
I
Mia.
confided in you guys. Stop bullying me.
ShareX is saving me so hard right now. This whole stream. I fucking love ShareX. The best screenshot
Hey,
of all
no,
time.
there's no way we finished chapter 3.
There is no way. No. There's gonna be like another epilogue, I guess, and then we're gonna finish chapter 3.
Over. It's
Yeah.
over. It is over.
Come on. Video game. Come on. Game?
There's no way it's the
Game?
end of chapter. There's
No shot.
No
There's
shot.
no way.
No
We didn't
shot.
play long
No shot. No shot. No shot.
No shot. No shot.
We
No
didn't play
shot.
for long enough.
Bro, hell no, hell no, come on.
I think we broke the. Oh,
Okay, yeah, okay, we're good. We're
We're
good.
good, we're good.
We're
Okay,
good.
good. I'm gonna post the
we moved
How
screenshots
did
back
I
in
to
chat.
die
Oxy.
again? How did I die?
We moved
I
back to
died?
Oxy.
Yeah, we did, but I died.
That was when
Oh,
Black Troya died because
yeah, like
Akko killed her and Naomi.
yeah, okay, that's that. Okay.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
when
send you guys the
you-
screenshots and then we will read it, okay? We'll narrate the screenshots I took.
Okay.
I died.
It's fine.
Yeah. Skip. You know what I say though?
That's insane.
Womp, 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 womp.
Hey, congrats to Dorothy though, bro beat the allegations.
Robit the allegations indeed.
Shout out to Darky.
Yep. My man.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete like the other few more billion that are like not gonna be
December-
used and organize
No, I think you mean the Sekillian.
Yeah, Sekimeiya, please. December
That's
5th,
crazy.
2011. What happened on December 5th, 2011? Famous deaths.
Okay. We're posting them. We can narrate
Hey,
these.
good song alert though. Good song
Good
alert.
song,
Or-
yeah. I'll check
All
out
right.
I think we heard this one before. Fever Dream by
Yeah,
Sing.
yeah, yeah. Fever Dream. I listened to Fever Dream outside of the
Yeah.
game.
Favorite dream goes crazy. All right, so I believe I read this right
Yeah, yeah. It starts
Okay.
with you first.
Okay.
in the
there we go.
living room. Oh, sorry. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. In the living room, Shreya thought to herself, everything she had experienced, how could it have happened in January? It seemed impossible at first, but she soon realized it wasn't. Even if that was the case, though, there were many questions to answer.
So what now? What will happen at 21?
It'll be fine. We'll be able to leave. Finally, Shreya breathed a sigh of relief. It was cut short by words she didn't expect. This isn't over yet, though. We have to do one more thing. Shreya peered at him, wondering just what he meant. We're going to save Mia. No way.
We've got to get
Sekimeiya.
Hoxton back.
We got to get Hoxton back.
Just say, Shreya, we're going to save Mia.
Okay, seven. So what we gonna do?
Mhm.
Hold on, I need to. What's the track that plays for Hoxton Breakout Day 2?
I don't remember what it was called
No
actually.
idea.
Hold on, this goes for further investigation. Give me a second.
Okay. Go ahead, Detective Otsky.
So
In the meantime, we'll read the rest while we try to find that. All right. Actually, do we? Do we read the? Do I keep reading it?
Sure. It's 5
Yeah,
on it.
All right. This like where you get into the FBI. That's the Hoxton Breakout Day too, right? Are you all right?
Yeah,
All right.
that wasn't the end for them.
That was not.
Only the
They are going to
final
save their friend.
voice left.
That's
Doesn't
crazy.
read.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll
So it doesn't-
We'll continue reading. I took going back to the screenshots. Isn't Fi's turn next after Big Fat actually?
You already read.
Oh, okay.
I just read.
How could that goal be achieved? Shreya wondered how that as she awaited Atsuki's next words. Mia, who had been seen in that tower, how would she be saved? Zen?
It's fine. Shreya had thought about it for countless hours, but a way to save Mia had always meant her own death. She'd never believed it had been possible to truly decide between the two worlds.
I figured it.
Read the
Well,
rest of them, then we
Atsuki
can continue with
told-
the game after that.
With her, they abandoned the world together. Maybe it would be bearable, but she soon learned that it would. That though had seemed impossible, had always been a path towards a desirable outcome.
And now
Okay,
I'm
so Detective Oski went on the case, and so I opened up Payday 2.
okay.
So at least for Hawks and Breakout Day 1, I think it's the same for Day 2. It probably isn't. I'll probably play later. It's a song called The Gauntlet. So what we're doing is during the epilogue, we gotta blast the gauntlet.
Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Gauntlet. I like Gauntlet's actually a very good
Okay,
song.
okay. I have a question then. Atsuki's probably Dallas, right? Is he Dallas? I think he would be
Bro.
Dallas. Atsuki needs a medic bag. And who would be Shiroya exactly?
Me.
Okay, fair enough.
Or, no, I feel like Hawkston would be Mia, because
Yeah, we were
gotta
breaking,
save Mia, whatever.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah,
what about
yeah,
Shiroya? Atsuki is Dallas.
Yeah, Shiroya would be Houston.
Fair enough. They're like, the coin flips of each other in a sense.
Okay.
They don't get
Yeah,
along
yeah,
very well.
and they hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so who would Chains be?
If that's Akuro, dude, come on.
It'd be Akuro.
Payday 2 heads discussing.
Sai would be Wolf, easy.
Sai would be well, fair enough. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. Yeah.
Peace, lives,
We can continue now.
No. Yeah, we can.
I got a WhatsApp
Alright.
message. Excuse the notification sound, everyone. If you heard it. Anyway, we can continue in a second.
I'm so glad we could discuss that. That was really important.
Dude, I died. They killed me.
I need a medic bag.
He needs a
They-
medic bag.
They killed me. Why would they do that?
Gross smash.
Akuro, smash! You know what I think of when I think of Akuro? Blaze Blue Azrael.
True. So
They're the
true.
same person.
They trapped Akuro in a room, and the next game in Sekimeiya 2, he breaks out by sheer will.
True. True. He is put into an inescapable prison. Sekimeiya 2. He breaks out.
The Seki prison. Anyway. Did you prepare the music? Can we continue with the game now? Or like, what are we waiting on, actually? That is the real
Nothing.
question. Nothing.
You guys to stop talking.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Bye.
Fine.
It's
Okay.
fine.
It's not, no, it's not, no, it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not me. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I just
What
Yeah, he
told
just
you
read.
that? Subway Surfers?
No,
Got him.
because if
did TikTok tell? Did Skibbity Toilet tell
Yeah.
me?
because
Sorry.
it's not me because I read the final step and then Seven reads that one and then
But
he then reads this page.
Yeah,
and
yeah. You
then
read
he
that.
reads
You
this
read that
page,
wasn't the end
and
for
then
them.
there's no more page for me.
Then Seven. Then it's Zen.
Yeah,
then it was me. And now
Yeah.
the current screen that we're at is
there's
you.
no. Yeah, we're back into the game. No more
Alright.
screenshots.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
In the
Wait.
attic, Atsuki sobbed on top of a bed. He'd seen Shiroya's dead body. She had been killed next to Naomi. Atsuki couldn't believe the world had suddenly taken such a turn. Shiroya couldn't have possibly died mere days after Mia. He had been hopeful the previous night. It was absurd for him to think that he was in reality. But his tears conveyed what he already knew. He would never. Oh, why is he not talking to her again? Oh, because she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
died.
because this is the one where Akaru smashed and killed Naomi.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jiraiya.
They had an argument. Okay. He will never speak to Shiroya again. He had run up the floors after seeing the body. The attic should have been locked, but that hadn't been the case. After failing to find who he'd been searching for, Atsuki had collapsed onto the bed.
It's so over.
It's
Meanwhile, the tower was almost empty. Only one other person was in the building, Atsuki. That person was Sai.
hold on a second. What does this imply?
Where's Akuro?
What? He teleported to.
Oh, right, yeah.
He went
Hey,
to like
Atsuki,
the.
do you have
Yeah,
one more room
yeah.
in the bed? Room for one more in the bed?
Green.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's Sai and Atsuki, alright? They're gay.
So
Two
true.
bros chilling in the Asha Tower,
So true.
10 floors apart because they're not gay.
My god, these bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them. Puzzled, he stepped into hallway B. What had
Seven
just
read.
happened? Out of nowhere, the Sekimeiya has disappeared. He wondered if he traveled through time, even though he hadn't touched the Sekimeiya, something peculiar had occurred. When he looked around him, his confusion intensified. Naomi wasn't in the bathroom. Then he saw the bloody corpse next to the stairs. Erna had died. Going off by the blood, it seemed she'd hit her head on the stairs and tumbled down. Sai saw something else. There was no longer a green light on the security cameras. Did that mean they weren't recording? Without a doubt, he wasn't there he'd been a minute ago.
Sai had recently learned valuable information regarding the Sekimeiya. He was confident he knew more than everyone else. However, he had no clue what had just happened. He took his time looking through the crystal floor. Someone might have been there, and perhaps the Sekimeiya as well. He stared into a crystal room. It was where they'd found Naomi's first corpse, but she had also vanished from there. And the velvet curtain, which had been laid on top of her, was attached to its original cabinet. Deep in thoughts, I walked to room A5 where Ryla had died. Lifting up the cabinet's lid, he verified her body was gone as well. When he looked at the lobby, he was met with Shiroya's immobile body. Next to her was a puddle of blood, and her eyes showed that no life remained within them. Shiroya had been killed. By who, though? Sai didn't find anything important among... Thank you. Thank you. Her belongings. Again, he wondered, where was he? The corpses he knew of had vanished, while Shiroya and Erna, which should have been in the attic, had been killed. What did this silence mean? Where was Atsuki and everyone else? His wristwatch wouldn't help him figure any of that out, so he headed to the security room.
The door was locked. Skill issue. Had Kate locked it? That seems strange. Wait, Kate exists?
No,
Not in this timeline.
he just thinks
Sai-
he does.
Yes, this is the side that went from the Kate exists timeline to the Kate doesn't exist timeline.
Oh, okay. That seems strange. Sai wanted to know the time. The bodies vanishing indicate that he was in the past, but the truth couldn't have been so simple.
Simple.
Shrimple.
The
future, Had the earlier crimes been covered up? Sai wasn't sure what to think. Wah-wah. Then he looked up the elevator.
Somebody died.
Consternation?
Consternation, yeah.
Yeah,
The button was gone. Nonetheless, when he tried to open the door, it budged. Inside was blood and a pile of metallic panel. Is that Atsuki's blood?
maybe.
No, I think
probably.
it's Mia's. Remember Mia died there?
Right.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But I don't know what that blood is in there.
It was a long time later when Sai stepped into the attic. He hadn't found anyone else, and only the last floor remained. He immediately noticed that the suitcase was gone from the sofa. But Atsuki's sobs began to reach his ears. His cries came in broken bursts, muffled by the pillow.
What are you doing?
Sai noticed that one of the bed sheets was gone. When Atsuki heard him, his head immediately turned and he saw him approaching through his bleary vision. Then Atsuki's
Oh
fist
my
flew.
god.
Ooh. If Sai hadn't reacted fast enough, the blow would have broken his jaw.
Bro got hand.
Bro, some of the hands.
Fuck.
Square the fuck up, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro said square up.
What the fuck? Sai felt his tongue. It was bleeding. Before he could process it, Atsuki struck again. So when Sai saw Atsuki's fist had barely missed its impact, he realized it could have easily just killed him.
What?
Bro, he's out for blood.
Bro, Virgil installed. What the fuck? After all,
Hold on.
from bro, hit it.
Atsuki
Bro,
behind.
bro's using the fucking level 3. I don't know. Bro, I got the fatal counter. What happened?
Nothing, we're waiting on you.
Oh, I thought you guys asked me to wait a second or something. I don't know. Anyway. After all, from Atsuki's perspective, Sai had to be the murderer. Everyone had stayed in that crystal room. and Sai had been the first to leave. Only Naomi should have been outside, and she had been one of the victims. Then Erna had left, and she had been killed as well. Lastly, after Shroya's departure, she had instantly been met with the same fate. It was only Sai who could have done that, if the one still alive, who had willingly not returned. However, Atsuki wasn't aware of where he was, so he wasn't aware of what the Sekimeiya truly were, as he never witnessed their powers. When Atsuki's third strike came, it immediately returned. In Sai's hand was a knife that slashed Atsuki's throat.
He didn't do the anime grunt. This is so sad.
Big Fat, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I think actually Big Fat is gone.
Big Fat, I'm gonna murder your bloodline, come back here.
Big Fat, more like Bi Fat?
True.
True.
It is so over for
Wink.
him.
Wink
Where did
Fat.
he go?
Where did he
I don't
go?
know. He's actually getting like boxing gloves.
I think we
I
should play
think so.
Roblox.
Should what?
We should play Roblox.
I mean, we're about to finish chapter 3, so...
Where did he go? He's gonna do
I don't
that.
know. He'll be back soon, probably.
Yeah.
Let's give him 30 seconds.
Going to beat
Oh, he's
your
back.
ass.
So is that your limit? If we had to... Listen, we made a lot more than 30 seconds for you, I'm just saying.
Alright. It's different for me. I'm allowed.
What are we
Okay.
talking about?
She said that you were gone for more than 30 seconds, so you...
Yeah, I
you should be
was,
able to
because
play
there
without
was
you.
a bug in my room. I had to pick it up and toss it.
Ain't no way, bug.
He's not Germanic enough to have a good understanding of time.
Yeah, you just...
Yeah.
So you just got stabbed. Can you do an anime grunt, please?
Can we get a...
Where did he go?
Where did he go? Oh, there
Oh
you
my
go.
God.
Okay, that's
It's,
an anime
it's,
grind.
was it not picking up?
No.
No.
Nope.
I've been making grunts the entire time.
Okay, I was
That's
You know what I'm
like
saying?
not anime enough, but oh well.
That
Oh, is
confirmed
that
it to
me?
him.
Oh no.
No. That confirmed it to him. Sai was the killer. He had just tried to make Atsuki his fourth victim. He felt a chill up his spine. He couldn't die there, not after Shiroya's death, but he wasn't a match against Sai's knife.
What you mean by
Before he could swing again, Atsuki ran out of the room.
Tactical straight. You're not gonna fucking run away!
Oh, is this why Sai chases us?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
other world? Okay.
Sai won't let him go. Not after he tried to kill him out of nowhere. On top of that, he was aware of a few things. Nobody else was in the tower. Murders had occurred. The cameras didn't seem to be working. He had a knife. He had been handed the perfect circumstances to finally know what killing a person is like.
And you're gonna act on that?
Yeah. Based.
When he cut his shirt, Sai had discerned fear within Natsuki's eyes. He had run away, but there weren't many places where he could hide. Sai had enjoyed Atsuki's presence in the tower, and he was poised to enjoy it even more. Thanks to the knife he had, he could hunt him down. At the same time, he felt enraged. Atsuki had almost killed him. He'd almost suffered a sudden, painless, and pathetic death.
Bro, fitting.
His confusion towards the world was gone. In the blink of an eye, Sai's thoughts had shifted drastically.
He grabbed the key to the bedroom. Strangely, it wasn't where he left it with its original owner. Then he grabbed the other one. He grabbed the one in the other bedroom and removed its chain with a screwdriver. With that, Atsuki had very few places to hide. The key to the attic had been in the door and Sai had grabbed it. That means Atsuki couldn't lock himself inside. The two remaining options that I could think of were the security room and the bathroom, which were both bypassed with Kate's keys.
Oh, that's why he had the attic key and could chase us home.
He began to search for him, so aware that Atsuki could attack first. In the living room, he saw footsteps running out, yet he cautiously looked through the whole floor to confirm Atsuki wasn't still there.
Coming out of the partition, Sai stared at both bathrooms. He noticed only one of them was closed. I see. So you're here. Atsuki, open the door. Atsuki! I bet you know what happened to your Shiroya. Open, you stupid moron! Oh, I see. You're not answering. Because you're already dead. Sai grinned. In the storeroom on the crystal floor, he had found both Sekimeiya. He'd had a reason to hide one while he was leaving the other there, but what mattered was that he had access to both. That bathroom was where Atsuki had hidden. If Sai went to the past, he could wait for him in the inside. Hence, on the other side of the door, Atsuki must have already been dead, and a future version of Sai must have been waiting for his past self to leave. Briskly, Sai ran all the way down. He didn't know which of the two Sekimeiya to activate, but it didn't matter.
Behind the storeroom's wall, Sai dashed to a glowing gemstone, knowing it had been there for a long time. Oh, that's the Sekimeiya we left there as Shiroya.
Atsuki had been in the bathroom on floor 6 since Sai had come down. He had no idea how much time had passed, but the silence hadn't wavered once. How long had it been? Perhaps 2 hours. No matter the time, for Atsuki, it had felt like a still instant. Atsuki's mind had been consumed by the persistent image of Shiroya's corpse.
That's when she writes the note, right? Oh, it all makes sense.
Why had Sai not come back? Had he killed everyone else? Atsuki was incapable of shedding more tears. He'd been in the tower almost the entire day. He didn't know if the exit would ever unlock. Fine. He wanted to leave the bathroom, putting a firm end to Sai. That desire spurred him onward. What if the police could have proved what he'd done? Exploring that thought for a second almost broke Atsuki. He had to find Sai before the police, but he was wielding a knife, and Atsuki didn't know where he was. Finally, Atsuki was able to reach the doorknob. He didn't think he had decided, but he couldn't stay there anymore.
I had been waiting for him outside. The floor was as desolate as it had sounded. Atsuki had heard him going round the stairs hours before. The red around his eyes had mostly faded and they were otherwise empty. Slowly he descended to the 5th floor. But the Sai he was searching for wasn't there. He wasn't anywhere in that building. When he arrived at the lowest
That's
floor,
not
he
you.
was drawn to... Oh.
When he arrived at the lowest floor, he was drawn to the open storeroom beyond Erna's lifeless body. There he learned of its secret. The immovable wall was open, showing the way to the hidden corridor. Behind it, a strange light came from the floor. Atsuki didn't react, but he crouched beside it. When he placed his finger on it, he retracted it immediately. He'd been burned, and before he could be surprised, the lights went out. Both the faint glow in the rooms and the removable wall had closed. Astonished, Atsuki looked back. The wall was in place, and where there had been a soft glow before, there was nothing.
Where did this Atsuki go?
Oh.
This?
He stood up and walked into the darkness. Immediately he encountered a door that he couldn't open. Its handle was missing. He stepped back to the wall that had closed, but didn't seem to have a handle either, and he couldn't get it to open. For an instant, Atsuki thought he'd been trapped, but he soon felt the area that allowed him to open the hidden wall.
In the hallway, Atsuki stared at the stairs in fright. What was happening to him? Karen had just been there, hadn't she? Yet she no longer was, and the sea of blood there had been reduced to a single droplet. When he looked at the other side, the sensation persisted. The event room had been open before he'd entered the storeroom, but wasn't anymore. Nobody was in it, but the same glow lay on the floor near the cabinet. That was when Atsuki understood what it had been. The Sekimeiya. As he crouched next to it, he shivered slightly at both the temperature of the room and how odd everything was. Could the Sekimeiya really have disappeared when he touched it? And why had he been burned? He still felt it on his finger. Carefully, he reached out to it with his left hand. Again, as soon as he contacted it, the gemstone disappeared and he felt a painful burn. Atsuki was lost. Was he delusional? He couldn't convince himself that was impossible, but he'd seen it clearly. The gemstone had vanished. He looked around, almost beginning to cry again, in desperation. Hopefully, Shiroi's corpse had also been a hallucination, but he couldn't bring himself to verify it.
logistical issue. He staggered to hallway B. Perhaps Akira and Isla were still in there. They weren't. The room was empty. The lobby door wasn't closed, but Oski quickly looked away. Instead, he went to hallway C, where Arlena had truly disappeared. She had, but she really wasn't there. Fine move. Oski had failed.
He went to the chapter 1 world with Shiroya, and then he touched it again. And now where is he though?
We don't know.
He could. I don't know. Oski had failed to notice another change earlier. The elevator button was attached to where it should have been on the wall. He pressed it softly, causing the burn on his fingertip to prickle painfully. Long seconds later, the button's outline flashed on. Hesitantly, Oski tried to open the door.
Mia?
Sekimeiya?
What? We're outside?
At 9:04, the shutter opened.
What?
A group of policemen had been in front of it, awaiting that time. As soon as the glass came into view, they saw a figure of a young girl lying next to a puddle of blood. However, they couldn't rush in, and unknown gas was quickly detected inside the building. When they were prepared, the team raided Ashia Tower. The girl in the lobby was young and had blue hair. She didn't have an open wound, so the blood next to her was strange.
Bruh.
On the other side of the door, there was another body. Along with a much larger report, an older woman was found. She had hit her head on a step, dying instantly. What exactly happened during the 12 hours when the tower had been sealed off? The officers were speechless as they stared at the corpses. However, that was nothing compared to what awaited in hallway B.
Dimly lit, its entire floor was red. It took a moment for the first officer to realize that it was blood, not lighting. Then, when he saw its source, the wind was knocked out of him. He froze, knowing that it would be the most gruesome image he'd ever see, the sad remains of what once had been a human being. In the middle of the hallway, by the door of a crystal room in the right wall, was the origin of the blood. It wasn't a body, it was only half of one. The other half was beyond the door, as it had split in two. The officer stared at it while his heart hammered. It looked like a young man.
They raised the curtain to the Sekimeiya cabinet, as Ashi had feared it was empty. Lei had let them know about the Sekimeiya's appearance and about the necessity for cold. They knew the Sekimeiya were two identical egg-shaped stones. It didn't take long for them to be found. One was in the storeroom behind a secret wall. The other had been inside the crystal room in hallway B. As instructed, an officer brought them to their cabinets, but he felt something strange. Through his protective suit, he noticed one of the stones was hot. The other one, however, was not.
I imagine if you wear gloves and touch, like hold the Sekimeiya that way, you probably wouldn't travel, right?
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah, the cops
So
are
the
probably
Payday
wearing
Gang,
gloves.
the Payday Gang should steal it.
Yeah, the cops probably have guns on them and they're probably wearing gloves. That's probably the case.
Even when the police climbed to the highest floor, no one else had been found.
Team exited and reported their findings. 3 people had been found dead, 0 alive. Didn't make any sense. At least 5 people are missing. Thanks to the entrance tickets, they knew the names of the people who hadn't been found outside. While the citizens learned the tragic events that had transpired, the bodies were identified. The girl in the lobby was Shiroya Mirano. The woman besides the stairs was Arena Wajutsu. I'm pretty sure that's how you write it. And the body split in 2. Holy fuck. Was Yomiya? Yeah, Sayomiya's. Holy shit, what happened to him?
Why did Akuro went crazy on him, I guess?
I can't believe Akira ripped him in 2. What the fuck?
Akuro was like, "Hi, young man. Die, you
Akira
teenager."
smash!
Akuro split!
Okay. I'm going to break you like a Kit Kat bar. That's how Akuro is.
True.
Or Sai, I guess.
There was a secret corridor in the storeroom that Ashia didn't know about. Police learned that it led outside. A single conclusion was drawn. missing people left there minutes after the attack. Since then, all sides of the town have been observed. So, what had happened inside? Who had killed those 3 people?
Me.
Was Akira.
The building was raided a second time. If someone was still there, they had to be found immediately. Every possible spot was inspected. On the crystal floor, a member of the team had entered the elevator. Blood and metallic panels were on the floor, but his attention went higher. It was the only remaining place in the tower. With the tools he had been given, he unlocked the hatch on the ceiling to look into the narrow elevator shaft.
Ah, hell nah. They killed Atsuki too.
Oh my god, like, can you imagine, like, popping your head out of something and you see, like, the face of a dead body? Like, you get jump scared? Like, I'm very sorry for that cop, whoever he is. When he pulled his head up to it, he saw a face before his eyes. It was that of a young, unconscious boy. Blood issued from his mouth in a thin stream. The officer placed his hand under the boy's nose. He was still breathing. He gently shook his shoulder, but there was no response. He was unsure Damn. He was unsure how to safely remove the boy from where he was, or how he'd even gotten there in the first place. The full extent of his injuries was also an unknown factor. He called for help, and a team of men slowly and gingerly extracted the boy shortly afterward.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Atsuki was alive, right?
Mm-hmm. Atsuki is alive.
So if Shiraya traveled to the future, this Atsuki was the one that Shiraya found, who was that this guy was crying like a bitch.
Yeah, I think it may be that Atsuki, the crying.
Yeah,
Atsuki.
and then that Atsuki probably, did research and then traveled back in time and then possibly found the one where he was talking to the realest motherfucker he knew, and Mia.
Oh, but that Atsuki seemed way too calm though. And like
Well, it could have been like way after.
Yeah,
maybe.
He somehow took the Sekimeiya and let that thing cook.
Maybe the reason well, so you guys, okay, hear me out. You know that one Atsuki who died in a car crash?
Yeah, the skill issue.
Oh
yeah, it was the bad ending.
It was a bad ending, yeah. So are the bad endings canon is the real question.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Anyway.
Hakutoki. That was a... Hold on.
Hakutoki.
I couldn't sneeze. I know I couldn't sneeze.
Haku.
Yes.
That was the name of the person who had been found above the elevator. Hours after his rescue, he regained consciousness. At first, he sounded devastated due to the death of his close friend. However, as he continued to be questioned, his answers only grew stranger. He didn't know how he'd end up in the elevator shaft, and the events he described didn't make sense. According to him, the missing people had been in the building for hours, which the police rejected immediately, as there was no way they would have been able to escape through the secret door. He didn't have a valid explanation for any of the deaths. No clues at the crime scenes pointed to their truth, and no video footage had been recorded. Quickly, the possibility that Atsuki was lying was prevented. Only he could have committed those 3 murders. He must have been lying. None of what he said could be the truth. However, nobody could be completely sure. Sai's death, it hadn't been natural. How would Atsuki have killed him? How would anyone have killed him like that? And how would Atsuki have ended up unconscious above the elevator?
That sounds like a good place to hide from a killer, actually. Above the elevator, I mean.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And admittedly, there was a point of truth to Atsuki's words, the blood in the lobby. Next to Shira's body, there had been a puddle of blood, which was confirmed to not match with any of the bodies present. Could it really have been Naomi's? The corpse Atsuki swore had disappeared.
The backlash Ashia received was immense. They had allowed a tragedy to unfold on their own property. After the attack, the tower didn't open again, containing countless mysteries and unknown gaps. It was closed indefinitely. Oh, that's easy! Like, he just has to sneak in. And eventually, Ashia's voice faded. There was nothing that they could do anymore.
Many weeks
Oh.
have passed since December 15th. Lonely Atsuki looks at the sky through the glass of a window.
It makes sense. This is the Atsuki that was crying in his own room.
What did I say?
He
What did I
cannot-
say? What did I say?
Hmm.
He could not yet believe what his life had become, and imagining the worst years ahead of him, he could only cry. The sky he saw, he was not happy that he could still see it. He wanted it to disappear. And it did.
Nah, ain't no way. He killed himself?
Through the glass of the window, the cloudy sky could be seen. However, no one was there to see it. Around the country, some people had the opportunity to witness the disappearance of countless citizens. Speechless, they had walked to where everyone had been. In the blink of an eye, the streets had become desolate, and some cars had disappeared.
Somebody used the Sekimeiya?
The news was heard around the world. Every being within an immense radius had vanished. Almost a third of Japan was gone.
It was humanity's most shocking event ever recorded. In a mere instant, millions of people had disappeared without a trace. What had occurred was far beyond anyone's understanding. You might know what was in the center of that radius.
Egg.
Egg?
The egg.
A little town on the foot of a mountain range called Yushivana. Then everyone traveled through time. That must be what you're thinking. However, not one of the people who disappeared reappeared anywhere. The instant they had vanished, their existence was erased forever.
It's the egg.
Egg did this?
The egg.
Egg. I can't
The
believe
egg
you
did this?
did this.
The Sekimeiya
Okay.
did this.
The second year did that.
The Sekimeiya did
Did
that.
someone do that?
Did someone do that?
Did someone do that?
Fine.
Failure.
Failure? What did I do?
We did not do anything
What?
wrong.
Did you pick the bad ending by saying Future 7? Did you do this?
Maybe I did. I don't know.
I
Well,
can't
we'll
believe
be
you'd
back
allow
to where we were in a second. Oh,
That's insane.
we're back.
Who is Irene?
What?
Irune.
Wolf.
Who's that?
We
Before
have
I
no
was gonna
idea.
say that.
What the hell?
Hey, Faye, does it make sense now though why Sai was chasing us with a knife? Self-defense.
Yeah.
We attacked them first.
We attacked. Technically not. He was like, oh, I can kill him now and not be like, charged for it. I can kill someone.
Well,
Let's
no,
fucking
that
go.
was after Atsuki had attacked
Tell
him.
me
that he
true,
got
but
the
like,
idea.
Oh my god.
he did run away afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
So
both
that's
of them are
Sai.
guilty in that sense.
Yeah. That's why he chased
Oh,
us.
Yeah,
Atsuki
basically.
killed everybody.
Everyone sucks in this situation.
Yeah.
But he killed everyone.
No.
Who then?
Basic I don't know. But the
What?
only reason why we had Sai chasing us with a knife was because in that size world, we attacked him for no reason.
Okay.
So when
Not
he
o- Yeah,
so when
not
he
only
traveled
that,
to
we
Go ahead.
were also the number one culprit because we were the only people who were like the only two people present in that building at that time were Sai and Atsuki. Sai thought Atsuki was the killer, and Atsuki thought Sai was the killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I
okay.
said, like the second it happened, was like correct because it was so obvious. I was like, okay, Sai thinks we're the killer, so he's killing us. Then
Yeah.
that was obvious. So it was the truth.
yeah. Anyway, who wants to be? I think Irene is like a place. Who's
Yeah.
reading this? I think it's
Me.
Big
It's
Fat,
me.
yeah.
Yeah. Iron was covered by a vast cape of snow. During the winter, Callian were the only flowers that had survived the climate. They encompassed its entire spectrum of flora. A member of a large range, the mountain extended behind Yushibana. Its perpetual snowy top reached higher than the others. Years had passed since it last been visited. It had long ago been said that only its neighbors were members of innumerable gemstones. On its base, different species of Calliant peeked through the snow. After so long, however, they were accompanied by something else. Human footprints marked on the ground. They wandered about.
I know. Is this when they found Gan? Is this when they found the Sekimeiya?
The Sekimeiya.
Far from them, a man had walked on the snow. His name was Ganon. In the distance, he could see the mountains he often traveled through. It was the first time he'd brought his equipment to Iron. He'd always been curious to know whether the common belief of it being devoid of value was true. And after hours, he had verified he hadn't found any caves and the surface had been hardened to reverse when Iron's
Oh, they're gonna
neighbors.
find the Sekimeiya here.
That's what I said. Are they gonna
Yeah.
find the
Disappointed,
Oh,
he
you
walked
did?
back
I did not
before the
hear that.
sunset. Disappointed, he walked back before the sunset. He had been out all day and he was exhausted.
When he was walking down a narrow path, when something caught his eye. He'd already crossed the tree line, so the tall trees were surrounding him. He stopped himself when he noticed an opening between the two of them. Intrigued, he walked over to it, and as he got closer, he realized what it was. An entrance to a vast field of grass, enclosed by the trees that hid it from view. However, what truly stood out was farther ahead. There was a wooden cabin. In the corner of the field, it lay covered in white.
Speechless, he was drawn to it. The grass was tall and it had almost been concealed by the snow. Slowly making his way inward, again didn't take his eyes off the cabin. He had never heard about it, and it looked abandoned. Many questions came to him, but they all suddenly vanished. He looked at the ground. On top of the snow, he'd almost missed something that easily blended in. Was it an egg? He crouched by its
Let's
side
go.
and felt its surface. Strangely, no snow was on it. When he touched it, his face was one of amazement. It was very smooth, but it was heavier than it looked. He'd never seen anything like it in his life. What was it, and why was it there? Gan didn't care and was eager to bring it home.
Sen? Hello? Gaga? Anyone? Uh-oh, this is bad. I think my internet just went now. It's so over for me. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. That's never been more over than it is now. Oh my god, it is so over. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Wait, it is so over. Technical difficulties, one moment please. Hello? Hello?
Back.
Okay.
We're so far.
My internet has went down.
What happened?
My internet went down.
This is so
Yeah.
sad.
Well, it's actually still not back up entirely. I'm on mobile data right now, so I could like tell you guys what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You.
So if we chose, it was the past. The game's like, no, you've been fooled. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
still get the failure.
Fair enough. What was I gonna say, right? I don't know why it like suddenly
Oh.
went down. I mean, I would say it's because
We'll
of the
continue.
maintenance
You
work
can
they're
tell
doing.
us when your internet comes back. So.
Okay. We'll have to probably pause this. OBS probably reconnected. Chances are. Let me see. What? One moment. Radio. Okay.
Hey, sorry to call you
My
so
internet
late.
is
Is this
not
a
gonna
good
work.
time?
I think I'm gonna have to end the stream early.
Who is bro?
I think we're going to take like an hour break or something.
You're still dead.
Bro is tripping.
What? What's wrong?
We're still playing.
What do you mean? I'm on a mobile data right now.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been playing.
Yeah, but we are playing.
What do you mean
Without
we are
you.
playing? What does that even mean?
Without you.
Oh, you like
Without
launched
you.
up your own. Well,
Zen has the game open.
okay. I guess I'll like
Yeah?
record but not stream. I guess. We got that to stream early for tonight.
Aw,
You can
Quite
tell.
sad.
you betrayed him.
All right.
This is so sad.
This is so sad.
How long was the stream even going for?
No, an
It's been an hour.
That's good play for like an hour.
3 hours.
3 hours?
It's been
There's
3
no way it's
hours?
been 3 hours.
There's no way it's been 3 hours. You're lying. It's been like.
Oh
an
wait,
hour
no,
and 30
it's
minutes.
back on.
It's been like an hour and 30 minutes.
It's
Oh no, yeah, an hour and 6 minutes. I was looking at a different one.
Yeah.
So it does say the stream is back.
It does say the stream is back, but it's stopping right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
who wants to be Gen?
Yeah.
Gen.
But I think I could watch Sekimeiya gameplay with, 2 gigabytes of mobile data. I think I'll let you guys have
Hey,
your
you
fun.
can listen. You can listen. You can.
I can listen
You
to
can
that.
listen
I
to
can record it
Sekimeiya
for you.
gameplay.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I can't. Yeah.
This is why we're reading it out after all. Who wants to be Gen?
Gen Urobuchi, the writer of Fate Zero and Madoka Magica and
I'll,
Psychopaths.
I'll be Gan. You can be Leifai. Is that good?
Oh, jeez. That's a big sneeze. Hmm. Okay, I'll join you guys then.
So, right, if I come tomorrow, I want to be
So I don't
part
need to
of it.
record.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I'll be there in the afternoon then.
Thank you.
Mm.
I'll
You
be
sound like
waiting.
Barack Obama.
Good night.
It does sound like
My fellow
Barack Obama.
Americans. I don't know who this is.
7.
Okay. I guess I'll have to read. Even.
It would be 7 or 7.
If
Seven.
you can't read, I'll read.
My internet might not be good enough to see the text. Okay, I'll read this one. I guess it's even if it's like very hard to read. The call was cut off. The Gan pumped his fist in relief. It had been a while since he struck a deal with Ashia.
Huh?
He sat on his chair. He was tired, and he had to think about what he'd say the next day.
Asha is like the company, like tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so good.
He's
so good.
A while later, he had
A while
noticed
later,
something.
Buddy, you already
What
forgot the rules?
I already forgot. Listen, my brain
What
is
is bro
unfunctioning.
on about?
Listen, my brain is unfunctioning right now. Don't worry about it.
A while later, he raised his head. He doesn't have multiple heads.
Mhm.
He had noticed something. A smell he hadn't perceived before was in his shop. He couldn't discern what it was, but he slowly walked over to the gem he'd brought. Was it the source? He got close to it, but he suddenly retreated. Then carefully, he placed his hand on it.
Mind boom. Skill issue.
It was hot. Very hot. Why? It had been cold before. Why had its temperature changed? Concerned, he grabbed it. He examined it closely, but there was no explanation for the temperature change. What could have caused that? And most importantly, would it ward Ashi off from buying it?
He stepped out of the shop. Inside it had remained cold. And soon after he did, the gem cooled down. Blink of an eye, the warmth around it had faded. Was it the surrounding temperature? No matter what, it hadn't seemed normal. Just like me for real. And off,
Yeah.
again stepped back and letting the heat make contact with the jet. Immediately, he noticed the change. The smooth surface began to heat up exponentially. What did he have in his hands exactly? How was such a rapid change in temperature occurring? And would Ashia be against taking such a thing? Gan began to worry. Heh, Gan began, that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
You remember
Good one.
that a long time ago, Ashia had sold him storage cabinets. One of them had been equipped with temperature regulation. Biting his lip, he went to the storage room.
And what is this GAN filler arc?
One of the dusty cabinets had a wheel on its side. He dragged it close to an outlet and plugged it in. The temperature in each bundle was around 0 degrees, matching it. He rotated the wheel and brought the gemstone there.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
That is a degree of all time, alright.
After leaving it inside, he waited for the temperature to stabilize. And when it did, he touched the gemstone one more time. All warmth was long gone, and the smell had also faded.
A question, for the sake of my, phone bill, how long do you reckon we'll play? How long do you guys reckon we'll play?
I need to go to sleep soon, so
Okay,
probably
fair enough.
10 minutes for me.
10 minutes, okay,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. And I'll likely leave in 15 minutes myself also.
It was bizarre, but Gan's mind went again to Ashia. What would they say about something so peculiar? Tired, he went to his bedroom. He knew he would fall asleep instantly. He was still in his mountain equipment jacket, hand and gloves, so he hurried to take them off.
That's why bro didn't travel. He had gloves on.
He was gloving out.
Man lays here.
Look at this woman. White woman detective.
The next day, Lei
What?
came to visit Gan, who had been preparing what to say. After a warm welcome, she brought the Sekimeiya.
He was brought to.
That was the name Gan had chosen for the gemstone. I wonder why he chose that name.
I wonder why.
As soon as Lei saw it, she let him know Ashia were interested in buying it. It had taken a lot less convincing than Gan had expected. Lei let him know the reason. Ashia had been searching for a unique gemstone, and the one he'd found would serve that purpose well. Gan and Lei had long ago agreed on a standard rating, starting some per gemstone, which Gan couldn't pass on. However, he hadn't mentioned what he'd found out about the Sekimeiya.
Yesterday, yeah?
Egg.
Egg. Look. Egg.
Egg.
Yesterday, I noticed the heater's temperature might have damaged it. That's why it got cold right now.
Oh, it's cold in there.
Yes, I advise you to do the same. The lower temperature seemed to immediately alleviate the problem. It's currently set to 0 degrees.
32 degrees.
That's fine, we can do that.
Good. Okay. To touch it while it's not kept cold. It's delicate, so I wouldn't risk it. Lei silently nodded. Gan took a deep breath. If Ashia did what he had instructed, there would be no problem.
We'll deal with the paperwork then, you know the usual. You know, we'll be here this Wednesday. Is 9 a good time? Sorry if it's too late, we're pretty overloaded.
Yeah, anytime's fine. I'm still open at that hour, so I'll have everything prepared.
Perfect.
Both of them bowed, and Lei calmly exited his shop.
I can't believe Lei is the Zen point.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is me.
This is it.
When Gan woke up, he didn't open the shop. He'd been thinking that something else could have been on that mountain. The gemstone he'd found. Why had it been there? Snow had fallen days prior, so why had none been on it? Someone dropped it there? Someone who knew about that place? Not one Sekimeiya, two Sekimeiya.
Hey, where is the second second?
Sekimeiya.
Ashia paid well, so Gan hadn't stopped thinking about going back to that grassy field. Was it possible he had missed something? One Sekimeiya.
When he spotted the familiar opening between the trees, Gan deviated from the narrow path. Once more he saw the short cabin. It was 2 days later. His footprints had almost fully disappeared. He scanned the terrain, slowly stepping forward. He noticed something and hurried over to it. A section of light stood out, but it wasn't snow. He
Ain't
approached
no
and slowly
way.
reached down. It was another gemstone identical to the one he'd found.
Egg.
2 eggs?
Gan searched through, but he found
Hmm. At home, he called Lei and told her about his latest discovery. When she heard it looked the same, she sounded interested. However, there was an issue. She had already revealed the Sekimeiya's existence. On that day, the primary announcements had been made.
You know what? This might be great. You remember what I told you, don't you? We're keeping the details of the Sekimeiya a secret, and this could be something perfect to reveal on the day of the event by both of them.
There were many things Lei hadn't told Jen, but that was the truth. If Zin didn't make their move before the 15th, Asha could justify it a part of the build-up on the existence of 2 identical paired gemstones. That is why, until that day, most people who uttered the words the Sekimeiya weren't aware they were referring to 2 gemstones at once.
There's 2 eggs?
Yeah, so it makes sense. Like if like the Zins, if
Oh!
Yo. Okay, hear me out.
Hold on.
Hear me
Chapter
out.
4?
Hear me out, guys. If Zin steals one of the Sekimeiya, you know what the Ashika family could do? They could like put the other one in, and they would be like, oh, they didn't steal anything. See, we still have it. They're lying to you.
I forgot like the Zin group. What did they do?
They're a
They're trying to
terrorist
take down
organization.
Ashia by stealing stuff
They're
from them.
they are a group of unknown group of thieves.
Hmm.
I guess Akro. We think Akro is a part of them, but they're a group of thieves who have been harassing Ashia so far and constantly stealing stuff for them, and they've never been caught.
Okay.
Never. So the whole Sekimiya thing is a trick to trick Zin into coming in, and the alarm is a system to trick them into getting locked in so the police can catch them.
Okay. Did they kill anybody?
Well, I don't know. I want to.
We don't know. If Akro is a plant, then yes, they have killed people.
Who has he killed?
Oh wait, well, didn't they cause Mia to die, technically?
I don't know who. I guess. I don't know.
They caused the explosion.
I guess so. Right?
At least, yeah.
Well, I guess we're done for tonight.
Yeah.
We
Alright,
made it to
gang.
chapter 4.
We'll see.
So hard.
Alright, gang.
Dude.
The Seki heads win another time.
Dude, we're at chapter 4. The game is almost over.
Yeah.
Right?
We're like
What
8
are we
was like
hours
gonna
left.
do?
I don't
Feels
know.
like just yesterday we got to chapter 2
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
chapter 1 took so fucking long.
It. Here's the thing.
I don't
right?
know what I'm gonna.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
My lips gonna be like so empty after this game.
that's what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna do without the Sekimeiya anymore.
True.
We're gonna
True.
replay the game. The
Bro,
entire.
No,
We're gonna
I'm,
play it
I'm
from
gonna
the same.
kill you if we do. I'm gonna kill you if we do.
Who suggested playing it?
Well, we were looking for games to play together, and we came
I
across.
think it was a group. Yeah, I think it was a group effort between mostly Seven and Zen.
Yeah, we were looking for games to play, like a visual novel mystery sort of thing to play because the Great East Attorney thing was really fun to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we found a Reddit thread about like the best types,
Best
like
games
best
to play.
games.
Best
Yeah,
mystery games.
and one of the comments, the games that they listed included the Sekimeiya, and the thing that drew me into it a lot was the fact that the guy that typed it said, at the end of the game you have to answer 80 questions. And I was like, that should sound cool. That will require us to think.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to tell Inferno about that.
Yeah.
Why?
He doesn't.
I don't know. You guys told me not to tell him.
Why did we? I think he already knows.
I think he knows.
I don't know. Does he know? The point is, yeah. When we played, the Great Ace Tourney was a lot of fun. So obviously we were like, oh, we want to do this again after like a whole year after we played that game. And I guess this can be like a yearly tradition in the Toho Gaming Discord. We can like play a visual novel together 1 year, 1 day.
Yeah.
One
The
day
only
per
reason
year.
why I'm here, yeah, I don't even know why I'm here. I just decided,
Yeah.
like really impulsively,
Yeah.
like,
You know
hey,
what?
that
I'm gonna
seems
play.
fun. I'm gonna go join them. Yeah.
I mean,
And
And then he
so,
became
you have been a
and then he
fine
yeah,
addition
became
to
the
our
face
team,
of
so
Atsuki.
yeah.
true, I did
I
become
gotta
Atsuki.
I gotta say, you're a lot better of an Atsuki than Seven.
True, true.
I
I'm more of a Sai
I'm
anyway.
not sure how I should take. Is it because I sound more like an average white boy?
No, that
No.
just means Seven.
No, he's
Yes.
just trying to slander me, that's the point.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I'm slandering him while complimenting you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, flushed emoji.
Flushed
Flushed
emoji.
emoji. Flushed
He
emoji.
complimented you. Are you gonna call him a honey buns next?
Yeah, he's my boo, bro.
Bro,
He's my pookie man.
he is my pookie
He's
man.
he's my little Sekimeiya.
Yeah, he's my little Seki head.
But yeah, oh my god. I don't know. There's so many things that happened. I don't know how to explain everything to Inferno, so I think I'm just gonna say
Okay,
watch
I got
VOD.
this. I got.
No,
Okay.
the issue is like how do you explain all the conclusions that we drew?
What? Let's see. What does he say?
That's what it is. Done.
I can't believe Seven died. I am a Seven.
Flushed emoji. Hold on. Flushed emoji, heart emoji, egg emoji, speaking head,
Yeah, yes. Speaking
speaking
emoji.
head, fire.
True.
What a
True.
powerful emoji combination.
I love it. Great combination.
It's like a password.
This is just a euphemism for, is that the correct word I'm looking for? Euphemism? Hold on, let me look it up before I make my comment.
I'm gonna head out, gang.
Yeah, I will also be
I
going
need
to
to go
sleep.
to bed.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye, gang.
Goodbye, gang.
Happy chapter 4ing tomorrow.
Exactly.
Bye bye.
By the
Good
8
night.
hours left until the game
Good
ends.
night.
8 hours, just 8.
Okay.
That's
eight.
like 2 streams. Who cares, right? You know, maybe like 3, but you know, we play the game 3 more times. The game ends. I think that's kind of crazy.
Is this the last chapter?
Yeah, no.
No,
Chapter
there's
4
one
is
more.
very, very short. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then there's 5.
The chapter 4 and 5 are extremely short. Like I said, I will post it again.
5 is like a short epilogue, and 5 is short because it's an epilogue, and 4 is just really short in general.
You can see how long each chapter is in this image.
So there's 2 left.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're very short.
As you can see, it's like not even half a chapter 3.
Okay, that makes sense then. I'm gonna
Alright.
go. Good night, everybody. Good
Yeah,
night.
have a good night, everyone. See you
You
guys
too.
Good night,
tomorrow.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.